All right, and we're live on Facebook. Let me drop the links, and then I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to fire up Instagram Live. Never done it. I'm going to give it a shot just to see if it's any different. Might get some new peeps in. Link to the live on YouTube. All right, cool. Good to see those tags went through. Oops. All right. Let me double check that this won't look too silly. Okay. I think it'll play. We'll give it a shot. Like I said, just trying something new. Cool. And now I'm live on Instagram too. Look at me. Facebook, YouTube, and IG. So I got 2 pieces of mail today. Scope out the competition. What's up, Jeremy? I got 2 pieces of mail. I actually had 3. You'll have to check social media later to see what the 3rd piece was. It was a big one. But this one's from Arena Club, if I'm not mistaken. This was some auctions I had won, and this is also something from the National. It should be, at least both of them, or let's see if they decide to ship both of them separately. All right, only looks like one bubble mailer. But first up, what do we got? It feels a little thick for just one thing in here. Let's see. Nope, it was just the one, but this was still pretty cool. Hit this in a free pack at the National. 2021 Tier 1 Lou Brock Dual Relic to 25 in a gem. Like, it was just cool. But I guess the other big card will be on its way soon. But another fun one we do together each month. We check out the PSA magazine. I highly doubt that it's going to beat either of these. So the Juan Boom, of course, gives me, it's a number 1 for me. But a close second is this Ichiro. Well, maybe not a close second, but a second place is the Ichiro. Let's see if I am still 0 for a million when it comes to getting a variation magazine cover. Or if maybe for once I do get something a little fancier from PSA. Folks joining on Instagram, welcome. It's the first time I'm live on Instagram, so let's have some fun together. All right, I saw the spine, so I know who it is. It's Cooper Flag. Oh, what is this? All right, little holiday celebration. Little Cooper Flag. Nice. I don't think this is a variation. Looks a little too basic. Yeah, it's fine, but I like it. Ooh, they had golds and reds, light blue, and a black 1 of 1. That's still cool. Dallas Mavericks, number 1 overall pick, Cooper Flag. Look at that, Papa Auto. That's pretty neat. Nice. Well, apparently last time I missed out on a free Garbage Pail Kid card, so. Man, all right. All right, I might have to look through. I might have to give this to Ashley to take a peek at this, because holidays around the corner. I wouldn't mind a little NBA arcade. On Soto Sucks. Good to see you too, Dana. Hope all is well. But this should be fun. Excited. All right, we'll put Cooper Flag back here. I'll give it about 30 more seconds for everybody to join, and then we'll get started with the National Treasures full case rip. Like I said, I'm live on both Instagram, YouTube, and of course Facebook. So those of you as you join on IG, in case you ever want to jump in, shoot me a message and I'll get you in on our Facebook group where we fill all these breaks. Or if you just want to buy, sell, and trade stuff. Beverage of the day. Feeling a little festive. Got a cranberry poppy. Yeah, gotta be healthier. Trying to get a little more jacked over the winter time, so the calories count. Oh, I know, Dana. Robert, what's happening? Welcome on IG. All right, folks. Well, here is the team list. Of course, it's scrolling at the bottom of your screens. Instagram, I'm not that fancy with figuring out how to get all the overlays going. If I can figure it out, I will. But this should be a good time. Feel free to take a screenshot of that, the folks on YouTube and Facebook. And we'll get started here momentarily. Full case, 4 boxes of National Treasures Baseball for release day. Jeremy and I are doing a case break battle, in a way. So in case you missed it, how this is going to work, we're battling each other, okay? There's really, not really. We are, but we're not. Whoever pulls the cooler card out of either case, the customer who hits that card gets a Topps Chrome Hobby box. Why not? It's fun. But Jeremy's arch rival, bet you can't guess who it is. It's UPS. They decided that he's not allowed to get it today, which is pretty rude if you ask me. But, all right, shall we cut the case? Let's have some fun. We got 10 people in here across multiple platforms. I expect that to go up as we start ripping. Full case mojo. 8 hits per box. We got these fancy schmancy boxes. Look at that thing. That's nice. All right, let me flip this over. Hard to believe it. Yeah, I know. It's like really release day. Like they can't. Do they not know what today is? But no, I heard that it was actually the folks who are in charge of shipping things out are the ones who kind of messed it all up, which is kind of a bummer. All right, let's begin, shall we? Release day mojo. I'm going to try not to cut the boxes themselves too bad. Alrighty. We got a few folks in on Instagram. Welcome in. This is the only weird thing about National Treasures. If you've never seen it ripped, there are so many of these like seals. I think there's, 5 total? So we've got the case with all of our cards inside of this fancy schmancy little box. And of course that little box has a bunch of things that we got to cut. All the different security features and stuff. I'm trying to put this back on here to where it doesn't look goofy. I saw somebody rip through a case of this in 15 minutes. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I'm slow and I want to enjoy cards that people are spending their hard-earned money on. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun. All right, so there's the top. Let me grab a little blocker card. I got the mighty F-15 Eagle. Giving us some good blockage. All right, don't look at the bottom. I'm not looking at it. Hopefully nobody else did. Usually those bottom cards are, at least what I've seen in the past, are usually pretty cool. NT is sweet, indeed. All right, first up, well, that's a decent little name. How about James Woods, 62 of 99, going to the Nats. Dana, that's yours. We're going for 14 minutes. Not with me in here. You crazy. Next up, another little base card. Mike Piazza for the New York Mets. 37 of 75 Mets in this one. That's Lee. All right, we get ourselves a little patch action of Chase Dolander. Rookie patch. 40 of 75 for the Colorado Rockies. Rocks. Dana. Next up to 75. Ooh, a little Jose de Paula. I wonder what uniform that's from. It's a little green with a little green pinstripe. Don't see that too often. 12 of 75, Los Angeles Dodgers, Zachariah. All right. Ooh, Bat of Pudge. 90 of 99, Texas Rangers, Game Gear, Bat Relic. Tejas, Gerald. Let's see. Ooh, that's a little redemption. A little NT redemption. I'm going to have to grab another aircraft. Stand by. Let me see. Where's the hog? Ooh, actually, you know what? Hey. Let's give our Army guys some love with the Apache here. I'm trying to just grab the redemption. All right. What are we redeeming, folks? Sport Baseball 2025 NT. Die cut material auto. Card number 5. Matt Shaw for the Chicago Cubbies. Sam. This one's easy to sleeve and top load right away because it's not gigantic like these others. Nice one, Sam. All right, well, I guess the Apache's going to be your new blocker. Oh, that's filthy. 40 of 99. I think that's what they would call a true RPA. Noble Meyer, Miami Marlins. Billy. That is sweet. On card, tricolor patch. Got a little bit of that red in there. That looks sweet. All right. Oh, another filthy patch. Theo Gillen, Tampa Bay Rays. 7 of 25. Chris. Nice one. Looks like the back of his jersey. All right. And, oh, what is that? We have a die cut. All right. I guess we're getting another. Okay. Let's see. Who is this? Oh, Andrew Painter, Future Kings die cut auto, 68 of 99. Did not expect to see that. Crown Royale. Interesting. Trying to be delicate. I know these die cuts are very, very temperamental when it comes to getting a little bit of love on the corners or anything like that. So trying to be gentle. There we go. Philadelphia Phillies. Who's got the Phils? Brandon. And I think this is our last one. What do we got? Oh, I saw the name. Jackson Churio. 24 of 49. Travis, that is filthy. I'm calling it now. Churio. He's going to be an MVP finalist next year. I'm calling it now. Soto is going to beat him, of course. Of course. Would you expect anything less from me? Not thinking Juan Soto is going to do it to him. He's going to edge out Shohei Ohtani. You heard it here first. Like, oh, and there he goes off the deep end. We got a few folks in the live on IG. This is actually kind of nice. Like I said, first time I'm going live on Instagram, so... Yeah, Travis, fantastic time. All right, so initial thoughts. What do we think? I mean, I'm pretty darn happy considering the 2 patch autos we got. We got 2 fantastic... Well, I guess it's a patch auto, too. I guess this is a little... Not a great patch, but it's Churio. So it's like, I'll give you some grace there with the fact that it's not a crazy patch because it's Jackson Churio. I think that's fair. Man, let's see. All right, perfect 100 points for the mems. So Jeremy, if you're still in here, it's looking like 100 points and 180 or 190s are the best for this. The patch autos need the 180s. Looks like actually this one might be a little thicker, so maybe like a 130 if you got them. I don't, so I'm gonna go with the 190 just to be safe. And of course, I'll tape up the tops of them. See, that's the thing. I feel like the people who go through these cases so fast also have like people sleeving and top loading next to them. I don't know. I feel like that kind of ruins part of the experience too, of just like hanging out, chatting, things like that. And plus, I don't want to fly through this. Like, it's a 4-box case. I did. Yes, sweetheart, I did. I am live on Instagram. Oh, I see you jump in there. Nobody's chatting on there, but it's fine. No, the patches, yeah, patches are 130s. And I don't have any 130s, so we're going with 190s. It's all good. See, it still goes in there. A little bit of painter's tape up top. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. I love and hate that Jeremy's in here because he gets to... Even though there's nothing he can do to change what's in the boxes, I feel this sense of like, oh my gosh, he knows what I'm going to hit. He knows what I'm going to hit, and so he's going to hit something better. No. Ain't no way. We got this. No, still, it's just like what do you guys think of that? Was that fun? I will give all the credit to Jeremy. You should have sent me to be. Well, I didn't realize it. Yeah, you were right over there. We were both right over there. We both were in town today. But no, I love that Jeremy came up with that idea. I think it's a fantastic idea, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Dodgers, making it up here. Run my cases through the MRI machine. See, I used my Dollar General CT scanner, and that has failed us a few times, so I've returned it. Yes, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, they do take a... Dang it, I always forget which store I initially say, and then I have to backtrack and guess. We're going to call it Dollar Tree. I use my Dollar Tree CT scanner, and they do take returns because mine has just been terrible. Yeah, I returned it. They put $1.25 back on my card. All right. I need the Cubs, the Nats, and the Mets. Cubs, Nats, and Mets. All right. I just reported. No reporting. Crap. I'm telling you, I keep getting flagged for some reason, like my stuff. Like, I'll occasionally get a message, and it's so annoying because Facebook will be like, we determined that your comment violates community standards. And I click on it, and it's like, this doesn't load. And then a few days later, it'll be like, we've reviewed it again and determined that you do not violate community standards. It's like, what even is it, man? Pick one. I don't know. What can you do? All right, box number 2. Oh, I missed this one. So there are 6 different stickers on this thing. 1 and 2. And then on the inside, I'll leave this up so I can put this back in here. We have 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's so many of these things. There's that. No, you're not allowed to see what's up top. That'd be rude. If you did see it. No, you didn't. And same thing. I don't want to see what's on the bottom. There's that. Let's get this bad boy back in here. Let's see what we got. Hoping for a 1-of-1 bat barrel. Or bat knob. Either of the two would be pretty epic. Alrighty, first up, 10 of 10, Sammy Sosa. Chicago Cubs, Sam. That's pretty filthy. A little bookend action on the gold. I like it. Next up to 49, Mel Ott. Nice 42 of 49. There's our 2 base cards. Now we got 8 hits. Ooh, I see a bunch of patches. Churio again. Oh, look at that. Jersey match, 11 of 99. You know what's going to be a crazy one? The tape can barely hold the box closed. That is always a good sign. Game Gear, Churio, Jersey match, 11 of 99. Next up, D-Train. That's a beautiful card. 38 of 75, Dontrell Willis. For the Florida Marlins, obviously that will go to the Miami Marlins. Billy, that's yours. Billy, it's very fitting that you have the Marlins considering their mascot is Billy the Marlin. Next up, ooh, Yogi Berra, but this is not going to go the way you think it's going to go. 1 of 10, Yogi Berra, Houston Astros. Yeah, you see that correctly. Houston, 1 of 10. This has got to be game used. Where are you? Oh, Coach. Coach worn. I like it. Yogi Berra. Next up, first autograph. It's going to be Darren Baker. Eckler's Choice, 87 of 99. Rookie auto. Going to the Washington Nationals. Dana, that's yours. Darren Baker, of course, son of Dusty Baker. Next auto. We got Sosa, and now we got Canseco. 8 of 25. Jose Canseco, That is a Toronto Blue Jay autograph. Interesting one. To 25, Jays, Florence. Now we need Mark McGwire. Get the bash going. Next up. Ooh, hello, Christian Moore. Clutch Factor, 40 of 99. Patch auto. Going to the Halos. Billy, that is yours. I'm trying to see some more hits. And Christian, you know what that means. That is a booklet. Oh, Jeremy, we got a booklet. Let's see what's on the back of this. Oh. Dylan Cruz, Clutch Factor, 6 of 10. Wow. Phenomenal patch, great auto, 6 of 10. And we have a booklet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do we have? Jumbo Signature Material Booklet. Yarlin Susanna, 14 of 35. That is beautiful. Washington Nationals. That's pretty sick. Wow. Dana, it's yours. The question is, all right, well, I know how I'm going to ship this, but the question is, how do I display this? Because I don't even know if my thick sleeve will be able to get around that thing. Let's give it a shot. Dylan Cruz to 10, booklet patch auto. We're only on box number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no shot. All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. Will that fit like that? No. I don't want to scratch it either. Let me grab a backup Nats stand. Give me one sec. I rarely ever do this, but I feel like this is incredibly fitting. I know. Well, the thing is, at least for football, it's a lot more common. I mean, this is probably the first booklet I've pulled all year, and it's November. So it's like, I don't know. But I do have cases I can ship them in, which is really what you need. That's a main priority. The Nats are already up here with this James Wood. Let's take that down. Nats are doing pretty darn good. Yeah, because I feel like you get booklets more often with football, no? Jeez, Nats are really crushing it. And what's hilarious is the Nats were one of the final 2 teams in this, too. Well, what's nice is you all get an idea of what teams are hitting hard so that when Jeremy posts his, you know which ones to chase. You see what kind of cards are coming out. Of course, check the checklist. There's plenty of nice one-of-ones. So make sure you see what's on the horizon for your teams. Or if you're feeling froggy, maybe pick up a team you don't normally do. D-Train. I like Dontrell. That big lefty kick. Alrighty. And of course, if we pull an NIL card, there's no NIL spot in this, but there's a couple of guys in here. They're tougher to hit, I'll be honest. So we didn't put in an NIL spot for this break. But in the event we do pull one, we'll just random it. Rintaro Sasaki, Drew Burris, similar names we've seen from previous releases. The thick sleeves and the 100-point top loaders don't get along super well, in case that's not obvious. These are The thick sleeves are just a little bit wide. All right, that's the halfway mark. You see the stage. There's no junk on there. Just a bunch of nice hits. Just what we like to see. And I do have another case of this, so we might crack that thing open and do a tiny mixer with it tomorrow. Maybe like one box. All right, they're already up here. Marley, yeah, we're keeping that up there for sure. And then Toronto, Florence. All right, well, not too bad for a half case. Shall we see the second half? I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. This is a good time. And like I said, I don't want to go through it super fast. I know we can. Like I could fly through this, but it's like, you know, there's not a ton of cards. Let's give some love to some of these cards because I mean they may not be licensed, but they look fantastic. Like this is a high-end release. One of the highest end releases that we rip in here. I know Jeremy runs some gilded. I think this might be the highest end like per se box that I have ripped. Is National Treasures. Never done Dynasty or anything like that. It'd be fun, but I don't know. It's such a risky product. Or with one card in there. I mean, granted, the one card is fantastic, but I don't know. It scares me a little bit. All right, let's move this and let's do a little opening. Yes, Gerald, you're exactly right. Because did I cut that one? Yeah, I sure did. I don't want to. There we go. All right, let's get the Apache on there. All right, doesn't look like a booklet in this one. I mean, to be fair, last one I gave a quick peek to see if there's anything oddly thick. And it didn't look like it. But I mean, to be fair, the booklet kind of looks like 2 cards, so. All right, let's do this thing, shall we? Box number 3. You see that, right? You see that? You see this little cruise RPA to 10? You see your booklet right there? You see your auto rate? We're halfway through, dude. We're halfway through. Anything good. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, let's see what we got. First up to 75, Sammy Sosa. All right, well, not as cool as the number to 10, but we'll take it. The booklet has been a case hit. Interesting. I didn't see anything written as to what a specific case hit is for this one. All right, next up, 47 of 99. What do we got? The Professor. Greg Maddux for the Atlanta Braves. Robert. Oh, I didn't even cover this one up. My bad. First patch, Tink Hence with the red and black stripe. 4 of 25. St. Louis Cardinals. Bo, this one is yours. Oh, classic. Murphy's Law in action. Who is booklet? Jarlin Susanna. Murphy's Law. Drew Burress, Georgia Tech, 1 of 99. Personalized treasures autograph for a spot that we do not have. So this will be randomized. Right, let me double check. I don't think Drew Burress has been signed in. Actually, if somebody could Google it for me, my phone is occupied with Instagram Live. All right, next. Ooh, I like the color. 14 of 25. Frankie Frisch. Wow, Hall of Fame jersey. 14 of 25. St. Louis Cardinals. Bo, that is fantastic. Game used Hall of Fame with a black and white photo. How about it? All right, next up. Oh, I know that face. That's our #1 overall pick. Travis Bazzana, 70 of 99. Cleveland. James. This card is stuck to the one underneath it. Grab the sleeve. There we go. Next up. Ooh. Sideways. Billy Amick, patch auto, 41 of 99 for the Minnesota Twins. He's still in college. Yeah, I thought he was still at Georgia Tech. 41 of 99. Minnesota. Brandon. All right, next. Patch auto time. Caleb Loma Vita, 21 of 49. Nationals first round draft pick in 2024. Another one. Dana. I got a couple more. Let's see. First up, what are we cooking with? Give me something big. Dalton Rushing, National Treasures prospect, 39 of 49. LA Dodgers. Zachariah, that is yours. Oh boy. Oh boy. I saw something nice. And somebody who's typically a basketball guy, he's not even in here right now. You know why? Because he's busy ripping on the Jetbreakers basketball channel. Is about to hit something really cool. Paul Skeens. Jumbo patch auto. 84 of 99. 2024 National League Rookie of the Year. 2025 National League Cy Young Award winner. Nice. Love it. Oh, Mully's on IG. I love it. Mully, good to see you, my friend. Schemes. All right. I grossly miscalculated how many thick top loaders I'd need. So if you give me just a moment, I'm gonna top load this Loma Vita. Is that our front runner so far? I don't even know. I would assume I'd assume Skeens. Also Churio maybe. I don't know. The Cruise RPA to 10 also is pretty solid. This is actually tough. I'd guess Skeens. But when we hit this Ken Griffey Jr. 1/1 bat knob auto. All right, give me a sec. Grab some thick ones. Plus the downside is, stop ignoring me. I literally just acknowledged you in there. Can't comp on release day. That is true. So we'll have to use a rookie comp. Get some thick boys. I did. I got a bunch of them. Yeah, Mully, I'm going full stimulation right now. I got YouTube chat up. I got Facebook chat up. I got Instagram chat up. All I got to do is jump in and start streaming on Twitch. Except people are going to be like, dude, you're not playing Battlefield right now. You're ripping baseball cards. I'm here for Battlefield 6. I know, me too. To be fair, I got some pretty sick snipes on Battlefield 6 this weekend. Hashtag trending. Yeah, I got you in here. There's one whole person on Instagram. It's one more than I thought I would have tonight, to be completely honest. All right, Minnesota. We're filling out the stage bit by bit. But the goal, of course, is to hit for everybody. Oh, Nando's in here. What's up, my dude? We got 2 people on Instagram. Yeah, I know this Tink Hence is pretty cool. But this Frankie Frisch is way cooler. Chats for days. Exactly. More stimulation, the better. Trust me, my wife really appreciates it because what's going to happen is I'm going to come upstairs and I'm going to be going at like 11. And she's going to be like, you need to calm down. I'm like, there are chats to read. 14 people on Facebook. Back down to 1. I'm hoping that's Mully at least. Mully, you're not allowed to leave. You're stuck here for this last box. Gosh, I want to see a Bat Knob auto so bad. Oh, I forgot we got 2 more after this. There's so many cards to top load. I mean, everything out of here gets top loaded. The problem is they're all thick cards, so you gotta be like, oh, okay, that's a 100, but they all need the thick sleeves. So these ain't your regular sleeves. Sir, yes, sir. These are the thick boys. Mully, I have a package for you that I need to ship. Because yes, I love looking at this card, but I think it may be time to get prepared for the worst this offseason. Just as a safety net. All right, and I guess we're going to put Drew Burress on a little blank stand. I need to grab a Jetbreaker stand to toss him on. Got all the fancy stands. Got all the teams, and then we'll put him right here. Do not let me forget to randomize him. I'm just here for the boxes. That's why everybody's here for these boxes. Poke only. Oh, Pokey. Rye Mully, Pokemon card investor. Oh, Chris is on IG too. I see you. Yeah, folks, if you don't know, I do have an Instagram page. I post my PC. I post different, I think they're fun videos. And if you want to become part of the problem and become more negative comments, you're more than welcome on my Instagram page at jetbreakers.trent. Closing in on a couple thousand followers, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, there's that. Actually, let me leave this out. I'm running out of space. Alright, let's see. Last 4 cuts to make, and then we're dancing. 1 of 1 inside here. I'm calling it. Calling the shot. Show me what I want to see. Alrighty, let's dance. 4 of 4 in the case. Each box has produced us something pretty nice. We got Churio, we got the cruise and the booklet. Of course, the skeins. Let's see what box number 4 has in store for us. First up, for the San Francisco Giants, 1 of 99 bookend. Bryce Eldridge, San Fran. Sean, that's yours. Next up, Kalen Culpepper, prospect for the Minnesota Twins, 5 of 10 gold. It's got a little gold shimmer to it. Oh, Game Gear, that's pretty nice. 13 of 49, Christian Campbell, all patches, triple color. Bo Sox, Eric. Another Game Gear, this time, Haesung Kim, 37 of 99. Rookie patches, Los Angeles Dodgers, Zachariah. Game Gear, Alex Rodriguez, 8 of 99. New York Yankees, James. Again, ink, yeah, no, one more patch, it appears. Another Yankee, 91 of 99. Arun Judge. Never heard of that guy. Never heard of him. All pots. All right. Ooh, we saw him earlier. Let's see him again. Kalen Culpepper. This time we got some ink on it. 42 of 75 for the Minnesota Twins. Once again, Brandon. For the Cincinnati Reds, 88 of 99. Hold the clam chowder. It's Red Lauda. Ooh, Jumbo. Oh, 5 of 5, Charlie Condon. That's pretty. Dana, Rockies. 5 of 5 on the green. All right, and the last one's a thick one. Give me something crazy. Jesus Made, 49 of 99, Eckler's Choice Auto. Going to Travis and the Brew Crew. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Dadgum. Jesus made. Mully, thanks for hanging out on my first Instagram live. It is much appreciated. I might do it again. Because it really doesn't add too much to my setup. I just have to navigate not bumping into the camera. The only downside is it's a little bit off kilter because I can't put it on top of my current camera because then I wouldn't be able to see around it. Trust me, I tried. Man, this is actually going to be pretty tough to determine what's the hit of the break because there's a few of these. Jeremy, I wish you best of luck. Please go pull that Griffey 1/1 bat knob auto. Please. If not Griffey, pull any 1/1 bat knob auto. If not, I think Coit might be taking home a box. Alright. Need just a moment to get these together. It won't matter after tomorrow. That is true. Oh, I see what you meant there. Dang it. No, that's not what... No. Stupid delay on Facebook got me all jacked up. I've always been the #1 fan. That is true. Mully knew me back in my Reddit days when I was slinging gold Julio Rodriguez cards. Trying to find the right Jeff McNeil to fit into the PC. Which now I feel like I could pick up a Jeff McNeil gold first Bowman auto for probably $100. Mully was once the blue and orange guy, and now he's the super refractor and Papa guy, and I've taken your place chasing blues and oranges. All right, well, I think it's about time for a recap. What do y'all think? I'm going to start off with numbered parallels, and then we'll jump into patches, and then autos and patch autos. If I beat him again, might get my own Coit rant post on IG. Dude, be careful what you wish for. The Coit rants are not to be taken lightly. He's not even in here either. All right, I'm going to work in this direction. Oh man, this is actually kind of tough to rack and stack. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mean, this is... It's harder than it looks. I mean, I like him. All right. And then, of course, we will randomize the Burris in just a few moments once we do the recap. So stick around, see if you win that, if the break didn't go great for you. I know everybody who joins in here knows, you know what you're doing. You know the risks of a break. The goal is always to have a good time. All right, first up, 5 of 10, Kalen Culpepper. Eldridge, 1 of 99. Sammy Sosa, the first one to 75, and the second one, 10 of 10. James Wood to 99. Mike Piazza to 75. Greg Maddux to 99. And Mel Ott to 49. Any monsters you're about to see? I mean, we got that booklet right there that's not even in our stack. All right, some patches. We've got Haesung Kim, Aaron Judge, Alex Rodriguez, Christian Campbell, Tink Hentz, Yosede Paula, D-Train, Dontrell Willis, Jackson Churio, Chase Dolander, Pudge on the Bat Relic, Yogi Berra to 10 on the Managerial, Travis Bazzana to 99, and Frankie Frisch, Hall of Fame to 25. For the ink, of course, you can see the booklet and the Burris, but Here's what else we got. We got a little die cut auto of Andrew Painter for the Phillies. Darren Baker for the Nats. Rhett Lauda to 99. Patch auto of Billy Amick for the Twins. Kalen Culpepper, another Twins patch auto. This one to 75. Noble Meyer on the Filthy to 99 patch auto. Dalton Rushing on the dual bat relic auto. Theo Gillen, another pretty patch auto. Jose Canseco. I was hoping to see Big Mac in there too. Caleb Loma Vida to 49. Christian Moore to 99. On the redemption, we got Matt Shaw on the die cut material autograph. Dadgum Jesus Made to 99 on the Eckler's Choice. Jackson Churio patch auto to 49. Dylan Cruz RPA to 10. Charlie Condon 5 of 5. And I think the Skeens might be it. Players Collection to 99. Paul Skeens triple relic auto. Of course, we did hit the booklet. And we did get an NIL card, which we did not have an NIL spot for. So shall we give this thing a random? So I'm going to randomize everybody 5 times. So I'm just going to take our list here of everybody's name in the second column, copy and paste, bring it to random.org and randomize it 5 times. Whoever's name ends up at the top after 5 randoms will get the Burris auto. All right, good luck. Godspeed. Let's hit it for somebody. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dana, it's going to you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up for me this evening. I hope you guys had fun, whether you joined me on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Hope you guys had a good time. Got to hang out for a little NT release day. Like I said, make sure you check out Jeremy's break tomorrow and see which one of us takes the cake for winning the battle. Whoever's card comes in first, like the biggest card, will receive a Topps Chrome hobby box on the house. So enjoy your evenings. I hope to see you again soon. Take care, and I'll catch you around.